This is the EndZone, however you're watching. I hope you're having a great day. We talk everything football. This is a football community, and I'm excited to do this video because I believe I have a different point of view. I'm coming from it from an unbiased opinion. Everybody these days has to pick a side. You're either team Aaron Rodgers or you're team Packers. You know, everybody comes to one side. I'm not saying that teams aren't a good thing. I do believe that there should be sides. That's what makes America great, right? But in this situation, I feel that maybe both sides are wrong. Maybe there is no defined right or wrong, that maybe a middle ground is needed. And part of that leads me to believe that maybe, just maybe, it's better off for the Packers and Aaron Rodgers to part ways. It makes more sense. It really does. There's so much drama and there's so much surrounding everything, just Green Bay and Packers and Aaron Rodgers related. It feels like middle school with all this drama. It's not going to get better. So let's take a look at both sides. I think we can start off with Aaron Rodgers because it's much easier. He's a guy who has a lot of problems. Not on the field, but he's very hard to work with. He's passive aggressive. He's sensitive. Teammates have come out and said that they don't really like working with them. Coaches have said they don't like coaching him. Even his family members have talked about how difficult he is as a person. That's just who Aaron Rodgers is. Alright? So now we've got Aaron Rodgers. Now we have the Green Bay Packers. The Green Bay Packers on the draft blew everybody's mind by drafting a quarterback in round 1, including mine. And I'll admit I overreacted. I think I was pretty wrong. You can easily defend drafting a quarterback in the first round. Trading up is where I had my problems with it, but you know, if they really believe that Jordan Love is the future, then yes, go ahead, take him. And the similarities, you know, most people are comparing it to Patrick Mahomes, and then of course Alex Smith with the Chiefs. Sure, take it. But here's where I have a problem. Not only is that going to make Aaron Rodgers mad, which it did. We know that because of what Brett Favre has talked about. Aaron Rodgers is thinking about it a lot, and he's a sensitive guy. He is. And I know everybody's going to start commenting, well, Aaron Rodgers said that he could beat out any quarterback coming in from the draft. Like, no, really? No way, Aaron Rodgers. I didn't know that you could beat out Jordan Love. Like, wow, that takes a genius. No. Here's part of where the problem is. The Kansas City Chiefs, it recently has come out that Patrick Mahomes basically got their first round pick. Like, he had a huge impact on that decision. He wanted Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Now, when you're at Aaron Rodgers seeing this, that's just something that you can add to this that's not going to help. You know, Aaron Rodgers is probably like, well, if they're building around a young quarterback and Patrick Mahomes to win, how come we're not doing the same thing? Heck, even Jimmy Garoppolo is getting help. But this is where I have a problem with the Packers. It doesn't seem like they're drafting the right way. You know, they didn't get the wide receivers in a wide receiver heavy draft. And they don't need to get a wide receiver in the first round. You don't need to. Heck, if history tells us, you might as well never get a receiver in the first round just because of how they all turn out. Newsflash, they don't turn out well. The success rate is under like 30%. First round wide receivers, they really aren't worth the roll of the dice unless they're like a Calvin Johnson figure. Or I don't know, I feel that CeeDee Lamb has the highest ceiling. I feel like he could be the best receiver in the first round, but nobody really knows. There were a lot of good receivers in this draft, so that makes drafting receiver in the second and third round make even more sense, but they didn't do that. They got O lineman, a blocking tight end, and a running back from Boston College, and A.J. Dillon. A.J. Dillon is a superb running back who's going to help out Aaron Rodgers. That O-line is going to help out Aaron Rodgers, but he needs wide receivers. I mean, you look at that team, they need wide receivers. They also need a better defense, and they didn't really help the defense that much. They didn't. No matter which way you look at it, Packers are kind of at fault for not only not helping their team as much, but they also pissed off Aaron Rodgers even more than he's already pissed off. It's also very easy to piss off Aaron Rodgers. So you might as well work with them, because both teams have the goal of winning. They're both on the same side in the sense that they want to win Super Bowls. The method of getting there, however, is very different. Now let's talk about the situation they're in. Aaron Rodgers, everybody's talking about it. He's getting pretty sensitive right now, and he probably in the future, I'm not saying this year, possibly not even next year, but another year, like 3 years, maybe 2 or 3 years down the line, is not going to be a Packer anymore. And I think that's a very valid thing for people to believe. He's talked with Brett Favre. Brett Favre has said it's rolling through his mind. He's thinking about it. And I don't doubt Brett Favre. I don't think that Brett Favre is lying. Heck, people are saying history repeats itself in a way that Brett Favre was the quarterback for Green Bay and Aaron Rodgers was drafted. Would it not make sense that, Brett Favre left, right? Would it not make sense that Aaron Rodgers would leave a couple years after Jordan Love comes in? If history really does repeat itself. And I think it does. And I think that's something that could very well happen. I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility. Actually, I think it's very possible. Because you also look at, we'll take the Patriots, for example, another top quarterback in the league with Tom Brady. Bill Belichick, slowly but surely pushing the buttons. The relationship was getting worse year in, year out. That's what's happening in Green Bay. It's like a boulder rolling down a hill. It's going to keep rolling. Pretty soon, it's going to get faster. It's going to build up speed and momentum, and it's going to crash. And the relationship is going to be no more. What happened in New England? Tom Brady's gone, and the Patriots have Jarrett Stidham at quarterback, and Tom Brady, out of all the teams in all the NFL, probably I would least expect it. Now he's at the Buccaneers in Tampa Bay. I mean, nobody thought that would ever happen. Is it out of the realm of possibility to think that Aaron Rodgers could be a quarterback in another jersey other than Green Bay by the end of his career, possibly sooner rather than later, especially because of his age? No, because there are teams that are out there who will say, hey, Aaron, come to our franchise. Some people, okay, I don't know, we'll take Los Angeles, for example. Say, hey, we'll draft around you. In free agency, we'll bring in teams that you, bring in players from teams. We're going to build around you. We're going to run the offensive plays that you want. They're going to avoid that conflict. And with Aaron leaving Green Bay, then Green Bay is going to have the quarterback that they want, who's not being a pain in their neck, who they can be real with, they can actually work with. Matt LaFleur is probably up to here with Aaron Rodgers. So I think that it's a win-win situation if they both part ways. Just go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. Don't try to make something work that's not going to work. This boulder is rolling down the hill, and it's not going to turn around and go up that hill. It's not possible. There's no way. Things are only going to get worse. Aaron Rodgers, you got to find a new place. It's a win-win situation for both parties. Why not do it? Why not? I'd love to hear what you think down below in the Aaron Rodgers situation. Whether you think he should stay, should he go? Will he stay or will he go? I'd love to know. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment so we can move the chains.